Hello, it's day 4 today, and today I'm going to talk about mantras. So quite a lot of people suggest that mantras, phrases that we say to ourselves that bring a bit of a positivity and injection of happiness into our lives, are really, really useful. And some people really find them useful. But sometimes they don't sit very well with me. And that's because if they're not something that we completely 100% already believe or can believe in, we start pushing against it. So one example of this is when I was running a few days ago, I was clearly struggling, and a very lovely lady shouted out to me, "You're nearly home." And I shouted back, "I'm not. I'm miles away from home." And I found all the things about that phrase that didn't fit. I was miles away from home. I was hating what I was doing. The weather was horrendous. It wasn't enjoyable. I just wanted to be at home. So it became this big negative thing. Now, because of this work and what I do, I thought, well, stop that, interrupt that pattern, and instead turn it into something else. So, okay, I am miles away from home, but when I get home, I'm going to feel great. So I started repeating in my head, when I get home, I'm going to feel great. When I get home, I'm going to feel great, because I will. It might have been horrible to get there, but I know that that positive thing is going to happen. And that kind of propelled me through. So when people talk about mantras, choose your own. Don't take somebody else's that doesn't mean anything to you, or worse, is going to help you find all the negatives in a situation. And the same if you're supporting a child or a teenager. Don't give them a mantra. Don't tell them everything's going to be okay, because as soon as you start saying that, they'll go, "It's not," and they'll find all the things that support the "it's not." One of the mantras that I think is a really, really useful one that kind of works for everybody is "I am safe." Because sometimes when we feel really, really stressed or under pressure, we feel unsafe in a way that you can't quite put your finger on, but it doesn't feel right. But you are safe. You are physically safe, and you are going to be okay. So that kind of works for everybody. But I wonder what will work for you. Have a think today what a phrase genuinely sits well with you, something that you can genuinely believe in, that you can repeat anytime that you need to, or with the person that you're helping by listening to this. What phrase is it that really genuinely works for them, that they're not going to push against and they will get comfort from? See you tomorrow.